That breaking news: a jury finds advanced cast stone cut corners while constructing the O'Donnell Park parking garage and is negligent in the death of Jared Kellner.
The 15-year-old was killed when he was walking to Summerfest and a concrete slab fell from that parking garage and crushed him back in 2010.
It also hurt two other people, Amy Wazinski and then her then 15-year-old son, Eric. Amy had to have her leg amputated.
A jury found advanced cast stone mainly responsible, but that's not all. Here's what we heard from the judge just not too long ago.
Question 1, was advanced cast stone negligent with respect to the manufacturing or installation of panels at O'Donnell Parking Garage? The jury has answered that question, yes. Question 2, was advanced cast stone's negligence a cause of the panel failure? The jury has answered that question, yes. Was Milwaukee County negligent with respect to the construction of and or maintenance of the O'Donnell Parking Garage? The jury has answered that question, yes.
Former federal prosecutor, host from 620 WTMJ, Jeff Wagner, joining us for his perspective on the verdict today.
Well, I think it's interesting on a number of levels. I don't think anybody finds it necessarily surprising that there were these awards. I mean, I think one of the things that's interesting is that Milwaukee County is in line to recover $6 million because there was repairs to O'Donnell Park that were necessary and the loss of parking revenue. They had asked for $6.6 million. So clearly this jury believed that Advance was, as their verdict reflects, 88%, overwhelmingly responsible for this situation. Also interesting is there was a punitive damage award of $15 million that was issued in this case. The judge will ultimately decide how that gets divided up. The jury actually had a question, and they had asked the judge, hey, if we award punitive damages, who's going to get what? And the judge said he couldn't answer that. So clearly the jury was not pleased with what went on in this situation, the recklessness that they found that Advance engaged in.
Does the judge decide how that $15 million is divided?
He will be, right, between the various parties that are out there. But this is not necessarily the end of that. That's what people need to understand. There's the potential for appeals. As we were talking about earlier, the judge told the jury that they might have to come back. That's because there might be some question of insurance. It depends whether punitive damages are covered by insurance. Some of this award might be covered by insurance, some might not. They'll have to decide. So this jury could be coming back in a couple months.
Wow. Well, we will have much more on this story. We'll have coverage for you on Live at 5 and as well as online at TMJ4.com.